Hey guys, it is day 7 of quarantine, and I started off the day feeling really good and was really excited that basically all my symptoms were gone this morning. And while most of my symptoms are gone still at this point in the day, I'm not having like as much of the sinusy stuff. I had a Zoom meeting at 11 o'clock today, and obviously had to get fully ready and then be a part of the meeting, and that just took everything out of me, and I got super tired, super fatigued after the meeting, and I have been coughing more throughout the day and just feeling really fatigued and having some pain in my chest. So I'm not really having the allergy stuff, but have kind of gone backwards with the coughing and the fatigue. But I'm still feeling okay. I'm not just completely drained. I mean, you can still hear my voice and probably can tell by my face that I am still feeling okay, not like I was at the beginning of quarantine. But I just put on some big comfy clothes after the meeting. I've just watched a couple of movies and I've just tried to take it easy because that for some reason just drained me. But apparently my mom's kind of having the same issue with trying to do something and then it just completely wiping her out. So I don't know when that's gonna end because that's bothering me so bad that I can't really do anything without getting drained. So yeah, that is it for day 7. We have made it full week now of quarantine. So yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. But again, I'm feeling okay, but I have definitely developed more of a cough today. Oh, and one other thing, I did discover today that, I think I discovered it last night after I did my vlog yesterday. I discovered that I cannot smell. I thought a few days ago that I couldn't smell, but I was like, no, I can still taste, so surely I can still smell. But then I decided, I don't know what made me decide to do it. I just grabbed some of my little wax cubes for my candle warmer, and I just held it up to my nose and I just sniffed it, and I was like, I cannot smell this. I cannot smell this at all. And then I tried it with a couple other things. I grabbed my disinfectant that's like a citrus smell and I sprayed it, and I was like, I cannot smell this. I grabbed my body spray, I couldn't smell it. I couldn't smell anything. So it's interesting. So I have lost my smell and have probably had it gone for a few days now. So that is something interesting. Okay, I think that's it. We've made it a whole week. I'm so ready for this thing to be over and get back to my life. So that's it. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it is day 8 of quarantine, I believe, and I'm so sorry about my appearance. I just got out of the shower and I realized while I was in the shower that I hadn't vlogged all day today, and it's now 11:30 at night, so I'm sorry about that. But I've had a really good day today. As you can tell, I sound much better. I woke up this morning feeling good, ate some pancakes, and then my grandma and I decided to actually rearrange our living room today. It was something that we had been wanting to do for a while now, and so I felt like today was a really good day to do it because I was feeling good, got a good night's sleep last night, and I'm still having some tightness in my chest and a little bit of a cough, but besides that, I'm doing really well. I still can't smell, but I can tell that it's coming back just slightly, so I'm really ready to start smelling again. I know that sounds probably really weird, but I'm doing good. I haven't had really any pain or fatigue or anything like that today. I took it really slow while we were rearranging the living room. I was able to write about 3/4 of another podcast episode that's going to be coming up in a few weeks. So overall, I would say it was a really productive day today. So I'm really proud of myself, and tomorrow's Sunday. So that means I'll have 2-3 more days left of quarantine, I believe. I think I go back to work on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure that's the day I go back. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm feeling good, and I am ready for quarantine to be over. I am so ready for quarantine to be over. But yeah, that's it for day 8. Hey guys, it is day 9 of quarantine. I am feeling good. I'm so ready for this to be over. Just 2 more days until I get to go back to work, and I'm excited to get back to work. I don't know how I'm gonna feel once I get back to work, but I'm ready to go back to work and get back into the real world again, because I seriously feel like time has just completely stood still and that time has not existed this entire quarantine. But I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. Still having kind of that same tightness in my chest that I was feeling yesterday, and the occasional cough, not too much, but I'm doing pretty good. Still don't have smell, but I was able to smell a couple of things today, like just a slight bit of something today. Like I was able to smell just a little bit of some fabric softener and a little bit of some disinfectant spray. So that was kind of cool. I was like, oh, I got a little whiff of something, but I don't know how long it's gonna be before I get my smell back. But yeah, I'm really excited and hopeful that, you know, my symptoms are finally going away. But I do kind of worry, and from some research that I've done and watching the news and stuff like that, and realizing that there's a really good chance that some of these symptoms could linger on past quarantine. And I don't know if that's true in my case or not, but I, for some reason, just kind of have this feeling that I'm gonna be experiencing this tightness in my chest for quite a while after I am out of quarantine. So we'll see what happens. Who knows how long it'll take me to get my smell back completely, to have this cough go away completely. I'm not really sure. People have been talking on the news about kind of like the long-term effects, like after, you know, it's been several months after they've had COVID, and it's a little scary to think about, but I have to believe that this is in God's hands, and whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, and it's gonna be okay regardless of what happens. And as hard as it may be, I'm going to glorify God in whatever circumstances happen. And there's a potential for this to, you know, possibly get bad in a few months, you know, with different effects and stuff like that. I'm really trying to not think about that and dwell on that, but you can't help but wonder, you know. So I'm also really just trying to think about what I'm going to be doing moving forward after I'm out of quarantine, kind of along the lines of what am I going to allow myself to do again, and what things do I need to take a step back from. I've already decided I'm not gonna partake in any Thanksgiving activities, just because I don't want to potentially, if I am for some reason still sick, you know, expose somebody, or I just don't feel comfortable being around groups of people. Obviously I have to be around people for work, but I don't feel comfortable being around groups of people right now. So I need to think about that and pray about that, and really just ask the Lord to give me wisdom and discernment on how I need to go about getting back to normal everyday activities again. So that's what's really been on my mind today, and just trying to figure that out. But I've been very productive today. I spent all day deep cleaning my room, getting the Rona out of here, and I spent a good chunk of my day doing that. I gotta go pull my sheets out of the dryer and get them on so that way I can go to bed and get some sleep. It's been a pretty good day, I would say. So that is it for day 9. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it is day 10 of quarantine. I am feeling about the same as yesterday, still experiencing some tightness in my chest, and my coughing has gone down today, but I have a very exciting announcement. My smell is back today. I know that sounds really silly, but I got so excited. I was in the shower and poured my body wash into my little loofah and was like, oh my gosh, I can smell. So I was so excited about that, but I'm doing pretty good. I've had kind of a chill day though, because I started off the day a little rough. I went to sleep really late last night, like slept until 11:30 this morning, which is not good for me. If I sleep too late, then it like puts me in kind of a funk. But I was able to kind of just get up, get my day going. I really just kind of chilled the majority of the day, but then I did finally get the gumption up to do a deep conditioning treatment and take a shower and just kind of freshen myself up. And I got ready, I curled my hair, which I haven't curled my hair in so long, so it feels really good to have curled hair. But yeah, I've just been chilling today, feeling good. I'm able to smell today. The coughing's gone down, so I really think we are in the home stretch finally. So tomorrow is my last day at home before I go back to work, which means that tomorrow I am going to be podcasting all about my COVID experience. I'm just going to talk about it honestly and talk about, you know, my symptoms, kind of like I have been on here. I'll just kind of go into more detail on the podcast about everything. So if you want to go give that a listen, you can go to the Poema podcast on the podcast app. You can listen on Spotify, you can listen on Google, you can listen on Radio Public, Anchor. I mean, there's so many other platforms you can listen to it. But if you want to listen to my full, more in-depth COVID experience, that will be up on Wednesday the 25th. So that will be up. I'll just be sharing that whole experience on there. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. And I just realized I haven't had any medicine today. Oops. I got up so late that I didn't even think about it. I should probably do that. I should probably get some medicine. And then I'm just gonna keep chilling and doing a little bit of research for my wedding hair business, and then go to bed at a decent hour, because tomorrow is the last day of quarantine and I gotta get up at 6-ish in the morning on Wednesday morning to go back to work, and that's going to be a very rude awakening for me. So yes, that is it for day 10. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it is the last day of quarantine. I am so excited. I am feeling good. I am just really excited that this is finally over with. I will be completely honest with you though, I am still experiencing some tightness in my chest and a little bit of coughing still, but I think that this is really going to last for a while, still, even after quarantine is over. And I don't know how long that will be. I don't know if it'll just be for another week. I don't know if it'll be for 2 weeks. I don't know. It could possibly be for a month, 2 months. I don't really know. But I really think that this is going to linger on even after today. But besides that, I really am doing good. I'm not having the sinus problems anymore. I'm not experiencing loss of taste or loss of smell. I can smell still. I am just so thankful for that. I know that sounds so probably ridiculous, but I'm so glad that I can smell again. I just recorded my podcast. I'm about to edit it and get it uploaded for tomorrow. And I can't believe it's over. I've learned a lot. I have done all 3 of my goals. I was able to work on my podcast and my wedding hair business, and was actually able to come up with another idea for my wedding hair business. So I'm really excited about that. I was able to work on my relationship with the Lord and learned a lot from doing devotionals and reading my Bible and digging into different things. On day 6 when I went to the park, I just had a really great time with the Lord in my Bible studying. And number 3, with helping others, this one actually kind of got flipped. I wasn't really able to help others, but I realized on day 4 of quarantine, when I was struggling so much and looked like death, I realized that I needed to help myself more than anything before I could help others. And so I was just really focused on getting myself back to health and getting well, getting rested, getting nourished, and realized that the person that I needed to help the most was myself in order to help others after quarantine was over. So yes, I was able to accomplish those 3 goals. Obviously, I didn't accomplish every single day doing my hair, doing my makeup, and making my bed, but I was able to do that on some of the days, and I'm very proud of myself. I, had the days where I just stayed in bed all day and rested, and I had days where I was super productive. So ultimately, I think I was able to manage quarantine fairly well. I will say my emotional health was just crazy and the entire time. But besides that, I think that I did quarantine as well as anybody could. I did the best that I could. I definitely think that I'm on the road to recovery. I will be very interested to see what happens over the next couple of months, because I've, heard people talking on the news and the research that I've done, side effects, long-term side effects, and kind of like what it's done to their body, down the road. So I'm going to be very interested to see what happens a few months from now, but I'm really just trying to not think about that, trying to not worry about that, and really just focus on what lies ahead of me right in this particular moment. So yeah, that is it. This is the end of quarantine. I go back to work tomorrow. I get to go back to normal life again tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for everyone who has been praying for me, who has supported me, who has reached out to me to make sure that I was doing okay. I greatly appreciate your concern and your support and your love. So yeah, that is it for the quarantine vlog, and I'll talk to you guys later.